y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. Y'all, I'm so jazzed about this video. Like, I had a vision. I was like, I really want to make some ESCOVITCH fish. I had no idea how I was going to do, but I'm like, I can make anything vegan. And so literally I had a vision and I executed it, and y'all, like, I feel like such a proud Jamaican right now, because when I say that vegans are not missing out, I meant that. We don't miss out. We can't eat everything, anything, including ESCOVITCH. Now, it don't look like fish. I know it looks like burritos, but that's our business. That's vegan people's business. So don't make nobody press you upon that, all right? Does it look like burritos? Yes. Does it taste like a burrito? No. It tastes like ESCOVITCH fish. It brought back so many memories. I have so many memories of like making this thing with my uncle. Like my uncle's a good cook, so he would always be like all boasty and stuff, like, oh, and then put the ESCOVITCH on top. So I cannot wait to show you this. Like, I felt so nostalgic making it. Also, I made rice and peas. Well, kinda. I made rice and gungo, which is a type of peas. It's a pigeon pea, because when I went to the store, I bought the red beans to make the regular rice and peas, and I remembered about gungo peas, and I was like, no. So you're gonna see everything that I did. I'm gonna walk you through step by step, and like I said, we not missing out, okay? Like, y'all, this goes stupid. Come, I'm gonna show you. Before we get started though, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. And don't forget that the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. Okay, let's get started. When I tell you that I was on my way out of the international market, when I went to the freezer section, I was like, oh no, man, I'm gonna make rice and gungo. Like, rice and gungo is one of my favorite rice dishes in Jamaica. It's really just rice and peas with a different type of pea, but the taste is so different. It's so good. It's like a nutty. I don't even know how to describe it. So I'm making that instead. But don't worry, y'all. I'm not going nowhere. We got all the time in the world for me to make regular rice and peas. Like, don't worry yourself, all right? Also, my grandma was so cute because I was asking, like, you know, just from some clarification on my end. Because, you know, Jamaicans don't really have recipes. It's just like a feeling. She was like, maybe we'll show you how to make the rice and peas. So I think that could be really cute, like another cute video later on. She's not gonna want to be on camera, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. Okay, so these are pigeon peas. My family uses like the dry ones or these frozen ones. I got these in the frozen section, like by, you know, like the what's it called? You know, them green things. You know what I'm talking about? Like edamame. It's over there by that. Okay. So I took a cup of that into 4 cups of water, and I boiled the peas for like 20 minutes. Then I took it off the fire. I added my washed rice. You have to wash your rice for rice and peas, because if you don't wash the rice, it's gonna be starchy. It's gonna be plaka plaka. That's what Jamaicans are annoying. It's gonna be like sticky, and that's not the vibe. It won't be giving. You want it to give. Okay, so I washed my rice, 2 cups of rice into it, and then you want the water to be like just above the peas and the rice, like just above. I added my seasoning, so I added scallion, and I just ripped the scallion in half. Like, that's all I did. I added scallion. I added garlic, thyme. You could put a country pepper or a scotch bonnet pepper in there if you want. Salt and pepper. You put the lid on it for 25 minutes. You do not touch it. Let it steam. What you see me doing right here is I thought it could be like a little bit more cooked through, a little bit softer. So I added a little bit of water, put the top back on it, and like let it do its thing on very low for like 10 more minutes. And that was it. You want the rice to be shelly. And I'm like, you want it to be like greeny. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want the rice to be. You do not, Jamaicans will clown you if your rice is sticky. Okay, it's not giving. Okay, it has to be shelly, or they'll say like, you know, the rice and plaka, like plaster. That is embarrassing. Okay, so you always start with less water. Make the water just barely cover the rice and the peas. Cook it down. If you need to add a little bit extra water, add a little bit extra water. Done. Easy. All right, so time to make the ESCOVITCH. So I've used this technique so many times. When people say they don't like tofu, babe, it's because you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but it's because you don't know what to do. Okay, so I put some firm tofu in the freezer, froze it just once. You could do it twice if you want it to be really dry, but once was all I had time for. I literally wrung it out like a rag. It's so cool. Tofu is so neat. I wrung it out like a rag, sliced it up. I use fish seasoning. Now, it doesn't have fish in it. Obviously, this is a vegan channel. Calm down. calm down. There's no fish in the fish seasoning, but it's a Jamaican style fish seasoning. Like they would use it to fry fish in Jamaica. You don't have to use this. You can use whatever seasoning you want, but this is what me ain't use because it's a Jamaican recipe. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my little technique. Literally, God was just speaking to me because I was like, how am I gonna do this? Literally as I'm doing it. So you take a little nori sheet and then you put 2 of them on there, roll it over, put 2 more on, and then roll it over. Done. There they go. Super easy. Now, this is where the vision came in. You see my mind. Okay, so I was like, how am I gonna imitate the fish skin, right? Because you can't fry the nori so. You know, if you batter it, you'll have fish and chips. I did that video a couple months ago. But I was like, I need fish skin because ESCOVITCH, what makes it ESCOVITCH fish is really just the peppers and stuff you put on top. That's what makes it ESCOVITCH. It's really just fried fish with peppers. That's what it is. Okay, so I was like, I need skin. And I saw this at the Asian market. These are tofu sheets. The reason why you see me not putting any more of the fish seasoning on the actual sheet and why there's like a corner missing, I had to taste it because it's seasoned already. It has like salt and stuff. So if it's too salty, it won't be giving. Okay, so that's what you see. So I put my little nori situation. I seasoned it, put my little nori situation on there, and then rolled it up. I was like, I cut it out, obviously, because like I have to talk to you. But I was like, nossa! I was so excited because when I tell you it was just vibes, I had no idea what I was gonna do yet. I knew I wanted the fish skin. I know I needed the nori for the fish flavor, and I know I needed the tofu, but I just sorted out. I was like, you never did see this yet. You never see it yet, which means like ain't nobody ever did this before. You know what I'm saying? I'm so excited, like y'all. And I know it looks weird. Like, okay, that's the elephant in the room, right? It looks weird, but it's so good. It tastes like fish. That doesn't freak you out, and not like in a cruelty type of way. Like the nori really helps, and then like the crunchiness of the tofu sheet, and then contrasted with like the softness of the tofu on the inside. Babe, I tell you, you have. Okay, and then here I'm just being like a little facetious. I'm cutting it like how Jamaicans will cut, like when Jamaicans fry fish, they put like little slits in it. And actually, I was doing it to be cute, but it actually ended up working out really well because it helped the tofu on the inside cook as well. So do that. And I really should have did it on both sides. But okay, I'm making a little bit of a dredge because it's how you do it. It's just flour. It's supposed to be just flour and seasoning, but I put a little cornstarch because I like cornstarch. Like I like her, so I put some cornstarch in there. The same seasonings that I've been using the entire time. I did put a little bit of fish seasoning in there, and low key I could have left it out because I forgot that what I just told you, that it is seasoned, like the tofu sheets are already seasoned, but it didn't really matter. Like it wasn't salty or anything like that. Okay, so you know how fish is wet because it came out the water. You know what I'm saying? Okay, these tofu sheets are not. They're not dry, but I needed something. I needed to stick to the flour. I needed the flour to stick to it. You know what I mean? So I just tapped it up with a little bit of water, you know what I'm saying, to make it a little bit wet. And I dipped it in my little flour. And it was super easy. And even like the normal technique, and I do it a little bit, you're really supposed to hold the fish and go like that. It's supposed to give it like a little dusting just so the fish don't go in the pan by itself. You know, it's not supposed to be like a batter or like, it's not even supposed to be like, you know how when you fry stuff, it has like that crispy coating. Like if you fry chicken or something, it has that crispy thing on the outside. That's not what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be like a dusting like this, period. Okay, forgot to turn my camera on, but here it go. My little things. I was being stubborn. I put all of them in the pan one time. I don't know why I live my life like this, but I was just like, let's see if I could do it. And it looks like a chimichanga, but don't worry, it doesn't taste like one. Actually, it tastes better than one. I'm gonna tell you, you have to try. It's like especially if you miss fried fish. I've been vegan long enough that I don't really miss anything. Like I don't miss anything, and like fish probably will gross me out. I'm not eating fish. Like I'm not doing that. And like when my family makes their stuff when I go home, and it just grosses me out. Like, and like whatever. So if you miss something, like a lot of people go vegan and they miss things, right? I have you. I have you. Okay, so time to make like my ESCOVITCH part, right? So I have half an onion and basically an entire bell pepper, but I wanted to keep it cute. So I use like half of, what color do I use? Half of red, half of yellow. And I just sauteed it. I took half of the oil out as well. Don't use all that oil. I took half of the oil out and I did that, and I added a thyme sprig, a bunch of them, like 6. Cause I love thyme, you know me, love thyme. And then I added a little bit of vinegar, maybe like a tablespoon and a half, and then a little bit of ketchup. Now, don't worry, the ketchup, the same thing from with my brown stew chicken recipe. The ketchup is like, it's vibes. It helps it. It's like, it's in the background. She's just chilling in the background. It's like, what is that? It's ketchup. Just a little something. It's not supposed to be ketchup fish, you know what I'm saying? So don't panic. Okay, here go our little fish. And then I'm gonna top it, siamsa, with the peppers, and there it is, period. Okay, and then I'm just plating it up, you know, I have my little piece of fish. I'm telling you, I want to go to Jamaica and go to ESCOVITCH and compete with them. I'm telling you, there's my rice and gungo, period. Like 10 out of 10. You should have made this yesterday. You should have made this last week. Y'all, it's so good. It's like, it's just like the perfect fried fish, and the vegetables contrasted perfectly. Also, I really like making Jamaican recipes because that's what I grew up on, you know? So I can't eat a lot of that stuff anymore. So when I'm able to recreate it, it's so much fun. It gives me so much nostalgia. Let me know what you think. Please let me know if you try it. I love when y'all try my stuff. Y'all be like, I tried your thing and it was good. I be like, period. Let me know what you think. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. Don't forget the link to the detailed recipe will be in the description box below. While you're here, check out my other videos, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.